The most common question I get asked from athletes is, what do I do when it all goes wrong? Now, when we say wrong, our performance is gone, we're not happy with it in that moment of time. Whatever that is, it's gone wrong. Okay. Now, two key things is what we get to do in that moment is catch that negative thought. Now, to notice that, you've got to be very self-aware. So it's that in the first place, before you're even getting in this space, start tapping into that self-awareness, and I'll drop you a couple of videos about that too along the way. Now, to be self-aware is going to enable you to be able to catch that thought and notice it a hell of a lot quicker than you would usually. So we usually see there's something gone wrong, so we notice it. Now the thing in that bit is we've got to catch it. So catch that negative thought, catch it up here, because it's not until we have that awareness can we do anything with it. So catch that negative thought. We've become aware of it. What we get to do then is we get to change it. Now what we want to do is to absolutely flip it, because one of the questions we can ask ourselves is when it's all gone wrong is to go, is that true? And it won't really be 100% true all of the time. Now this can happen in an instant when you're on the court, the turf, the field, the boat, the track, whatever it might be, all right? So you're going to catch that thought. You're going to quickly notice the fact of, is that true? Does it happen all the time? Nah, it doesn't. And we get to completely change that. Now we want to replace it with a thought that's going to serve us, because we want to replace it with a thought that's going to take us to the next level. So we want to use a thought, and especially when it comes to us being involved in some sort of sport or performance, is use thoughts that bring us into our technique. So instead of getting caught up in the emotional side of things or getting caught up in our emotions and wondering, I need to change how I feel. No, it's about changing our performance. So kick in with the technique side of things. A real trivial little piece here. Get yourself 3 key words that can snap you into focusing on your technique. And that is going to shift you real fast. So when things go wrong, catch the thought. Is it true? Does it always happen that way? And no is the answer. And you get to completely change it 180 degrees in that moment. And the way to completely change it in that moment is bring yourself to focus and think about technique. So have 3 key words about your technique that you can use. Now, I used to do this in hockey, all right? So when I was playing for New Zealand indoor hockey team, and if something would go wrong, then it would be that thing of, oh man, come on. I'd catch the thought and go, right. And so for me, it was that thing of ball on my feet, head forward, and knees soft. And so it's focusing on that technique side of things. For you, it might be head down, follow through, whatever, okay? Or it might be something to do with your posture. So bring it into the technical side of things, squashes out the emotions, and brings you up into that higher level when things start to go wrong. And when you practice this, the more you do it, it's going to happen faster and faster and faster for you. And there's going to be a nanosecond when supposedly it's all gone wrong to when you are back out there and performing at your best within less than a second. If you really like what you're hearing right here, right now, tap subscribe onto this channel and you can follow more. And I'm going to drop some new ones in here, some new videos for you to watch real soon.